Canada, a nation in constant decline. The economy, the TDS-afflicted Prime Minister, a TDS-afflicted population, be it a minority or eventually full-on majority. After the culture shock of 2025 that led the country to end the post-roast game era, another one is imminent long before I can even describe it fully. Before the first Canadian senator loses power and loses their seat through representation by a then-to-be non-existent population, due to only 3 outcomes: suicide, migration, or becoming representatives and representations of themselves. Long before the first hint of foreshadowing can be felt by those whose blood isn't cold. As long as the leaf has a chance to fall, so too will Canada as a nation itself. In an event I initially dubbed Falling Maple Orange on March 7th, 2026. I believe that by the end of the day, it resembles 3 things all at once: the death of Canada as a nation, a monumental and unheard of mass suicide event, and 3, the complete transition into not only the post-traditional Christmas dinner era, but also the post-Canada era. What happens when enough of the population of any province or territory loses representation after most, or if not all, the people who had lived there before are dead, left, or choose to become representations of themselves and take as much land as they desire? Would Canadian senators, premiers, and even the Prime Minister lose all power to govern all of Canada? If the people that choose to remain in the land that once was Canada chooses not to vote for the next senator, premier, prime minister, or MP, then the whole system collapses. And finally, why the hell would Canada think it's a great idea to afford to be a nation after all this? With 105 Canadian senators, 343 members of the Canadian House of Commons, and only 13 premiers, we will only know how many deaths in this context it'll take for them to lose the power that was granted to them through elections, and how many people would have had to flee to save their lives, and the potential for the Falling Maple Orange Jonestown allegory, where instead of a cult, it's an entire country that we're concerned about. This topic will be entertained in both weekends 1 and 2. While on the other hand, for weekends 3 and 4, what might actually end up happening in America will be entertained, like the Great Christmas Day Culture Shock-induced fast of 2026. Only time will actually tell in the 4th edition of TRGAM. Stay tuned and never miss a beat when these get scheduled and uploaded. Falling Maple Orange, possibly the most interesting topic I'll ever get into. TRGAM edition number 4, coming to premiere in public conversation this October, only from Brian Mullins the Fox.